The brand new Huawei P40 series is here, and today we're gonna compare the Huawei P40 Pro with the regular Huawei P40. So let's go! What's up guys, Steven here, welcome back to another video, and today we're taking a closer look at the brand new Huawei P40 lineup. So all the devices right over here have been provided by Huawei for you to check it out guys, and big thanks to Huawei for supplying the phones. And what you can see right over here is the P40, the P40 Pro in a bunch of different colors, and the P40 Lite. The only device that is missing is the P40 Pro Plus, because it will start to sell in mainland China and then maybe roll out to some other countries, but the P40 Pro Plus is really a killer device. So let's have a quick look here at the colors. Now what you can see right over here is the brand new look. It's matte gray actually. Now sometimes it looks a little bit silver, sometimes white, sometimes gray, sometimes a little bit blue. So it looks really nice in the light. You cannot see most of the fingerprints on there, so it's a really nice finish, and I have to say this is my most favorite color of the P40 series. It looks absolutely fantastic. Then right over here we have the P40 Pro in blue, and as you can see sometimes it's a light blue, sometimes it's a dark blue, and I have to say a really fantastic looking device. Sometimes also here a little bit purple as you can see, but this is a really cool color as well. You maybe already know this color right over here. So this is like breathing crystal, as you can see like on the P30 Pro, and it's also looking really nice. And there's also a ceramic white edition, which is, it's mind-blowing. It's really beautiful. So this is the only device I don't have here, and the black one. And here we also have the P40 Pro in that matte gray, as you can see, so really nice. Now the P40 Lite is also right over here. There's already a review on my channel. I just wanted to include it here in this comparison so you can see how it looks like if you haven't seen it yet. So if you're interested in a video on this device, make sure to check out my channel, because it's also a really fantastic smartphone. Alright guys, then now let's quickly do an unboxing and let's check out what accessories you get when you buy one of the phones. So ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Now this box is not included when you buy it, so this is a special release box from Huawei, looking really cool, and in there we have the retail box. So I'll quickly show you how that looks like. So what we have right over here is the P40 Pro, as you can see. So first of all, here at the top we have the smartphone, and it's that matte gray, as you can see, looking really gorgeous. And now let's quickly check out what we can find inside. First of all, when you see that there is a cover included, this is only included for review units, so the retail unit won't come with a cover. Then here we have the quick charger. Now, Huawei is including a 40-watt supercharger, so basically the same technology like you have on the Mate 30 Pro, on the P30 Pro, and Huawei's charging is really fast, so I'm actually really satisfied with it. Now, when you're using supercharging, you also need to use the right USB Type-C cable. I can quickly show you how this looks like, because sometimes people complain the supercharging is not working, but you need to check the cable. It needs to be purple here on the inside, otherwise supercharging won't work. And you're getting a headset. Because the headphone jack is gone, you get one with a Type-C connector. It's very similar to Apple EarPods, as you can see, but it's Huawei branded. Alrighty guys, that was a very quick unboxing, so you can see what's inside of the box. And now I would say let's quickly compare the P40 Pro with the P40 and let's check out some differences. Alright, now here we have both smartphones, and let's quickly compare the displays. So on the regular P40 we have 6.1 inches, on the P40 Pro we have 6.58 inches, and also a bit higher resolutions with 2640 x 1200 pixels. But basically the main difference between the displays is that the P40 Pro display is running with 90 Hz. So you can actually check this out if you go to the settings, to the display settings right over here, then you will see on the P40 Pro the setting for the screen refresh rate. So here we have high refresh rate for 90 Hz for smoother animations. And well, as you can see, it feels a little bit faster. Now if you check this out right now, how the animations look like, or here on the P40, then well, in the menu and scrolling through the feed, you will definitely notice that the P40 Pro feels faster. Now, it matters if this is important for you. For me, actually the 60 Hz screen is fine as well, but definitely a little bit more smooth feels the P40 Pro's 90 Hz screen. Now, when you have a closer look at the screens, both are OLED and actually some really nice OLEDs, so really nice colors, really vibrant. The viewing angles are good. The maximum brightness is nice, so you don't have any problems for reading it outdoors. For videos it looks great. It's not that curved like the previous generation, so it feels pretty good in my hand. And yeah, the bezel, as you can see, is also very small. And we have the front-facing camera here, which can, by the way, now shoot 4K with up to 60 frames per second here in the front, just like on the Samsung Galaxy S20 series. Now, really nice look here from the front side. And now let's have a closer look at the back. Now when you take a closer look here at the cameras, then you will see that there are some differences. So the regular P40 has a 50 megapixel ultra vision camera with f1.9 plus a 16 megapixel ultra wide camera with f2.2 and an 8 megapixel telephoto camera. So we just have here a triple camera on the Huawei P40. Now on the P40 Pro we have a 50 megapixel ultra vision camera with f1.9, so the same like on the P40. Then we have a 40 megapixel cine camera with f1.8 and optical image stabilization. And then we have a 12 megapixel telephoto camera with f3.4 with optical image stabilization and also a TOF sensor, which you can see right over here. So basically that is the depth camera. So well, that is the difference in terms of camera hardware. So you're definitely getting a better camera on the P40 Pro. And if you want to record 4K 60 with the wide angle camera, you can only do this on the Huawei P40 Pro, not on the P40. Now something that is worth mentioning, because well, it's important for some of the people, is that there's only an IR blaster on the P40 Pro. So the regular P40 has also here top microphone but no IR blaster. So if you want to use your smartphone as a remote control, make sure to get the P40 Pro. Now I also want to quickly talk about the speaker and the actual earpiece. So while there is no earpiece on the smartphones because it's using that acoustic surface technology, so as you can see, no visible earpiece, it's basically using the display as a speaker, so make the panel vibrate, and it's working really good, so the sound quality is actually fantastic. It was rumored that the P40 and P40 Pro will have stereo speakers, but this is also not true. It's only utilizing the speaker at the bottom. And well, even though I think it's the same speaker in terms of hardware, as you can see, due to the body of the smartphones, they look a little bit different. I just feel that the P40 Pro sounds a little bit more clear than the P40, but well, listen to that for yourself. I'll quickly play back here music on the P40 and then on the P40 Pro. This is maximum volume, by the way. Now guys, overall the speaker quality sounds very good, but it's only using here the speaker at the bottom of the device and there are no stereo speakers on the smartphone. The rear cameras are different, but the front-facing camera is actually exactly the same. It supports up to 4K videos with the front-facing camera, which is really cool, and actually it's a dual front-facing camera. Now there's only one rear camera, which is 32 megapixels, but then there's a depth sensor, and the depth sensor is for better selfie portraits, but also for improved face unlock. So you can either use the fingerprint scanner inside of the display and the face unlock, and the face unlock is really secure and it's working good, but now I'll quickly show you the fingerprint scanner. Now both smartphones feature an in-display fingerprint scanner, and as you can see it's basically placed here at the same spot. Now just press it and it unlocks the phone, so really fast and convenient. It's a really good in-display fingerprint scanner. Now it also works from the black screen, that's very important for myself. And it also lights up here a little bit when the screen is black, so you can see where to put your finger. Actually, the placement is very convenient, it's very fast. Now, I don't use face unlock too often, so actually I prefer the fingerprint unlock, but also the face unlock is working on both very good because they feature actually the same front-facing camera. There were also rumors that the regular P40 doesn't come with 5G, but that is actually not true, as both smartphones have the same chipset and both support 5G. So well, you can put in 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM card and 1 NM card to extend the internal memory. It's also worth to mention that these smartphones support eSIM with up to 10 numbers. So in total you could have up to 12 numbers on the smartphones with 2 active at the same time. Now, if we go here to the storage, then you can see here the main difference. So they have the same chipset, they both have 8GB of RAM, but the regular P40 comes with 128GB of storage and the P40 Pro comes with 256GB of storage. But both smartphones feature NM cards, so you can actually extend the internal memory. You cannot put in microSD cards, you have to buy Huawei's NM cards in order to extend the internal memory. Now when it comes to the battery and charging, there are also some differences on the P40 and the P40 Pro. So the P40 Pro has a 4200 mAh battery and the P40 has a 3800 mAh battery. There is no wireless charging on the P40, and on the P40 Pro we have wireless charging with up to 27 watts. And if you check this out here in the battery settings, then you can see that there's also wireless reverse charging. Now wireless reverse charging can be useful if you want to charge your headphones or any gadgets which you want to charge overnight with your smartphone if you don't have a wireless charger. Well, it actually makes sense, but I didn't use it very often. Now in order to use it to charge other devices, well, it's just way too slow and inefficient, I wouldn't use it. But to charge accessories, actually it's really cool. So you don't get wireless charging on the regular P40, only on the P40 Pro and the P40 Pro Plus. Now in regards to normal charging, we have 22.5 watts on the P40 and up to 40 watt supercharging here on the Huawei P40 Pro. So that are basically the differences in terms of battery and charging. In terms of software, both smartphones run EMUI 10 based on Android 10, as you can see. Here you can once again see the specifications, so there's a little bit of difference in resolution in terms of memory, but they run the same chipset and the same software. So in terms of the speed, they're actually equal. The P40 Pro just feels a little bit faster because of the 90Hz display, so the animations here are really fast, and they're also fast on the regular P40, but due to 90Hz refresh rate, it looks actually and feels faster on the P40 Pro. But overall, well, two very similar smartphones, except of the differences you've seen in this video. Now the absolute overkill is the P40 Pro Plus, which I will hopefully review very soon, but well, who knows when Huawei is bringing it to the European market. Overall, the Huawei P40 and P40 Pro, fantastic smartphones, and there will be now some more in-depth videos about it, so zoom test, night test, battery test, some comparisons in terms of performance, gaming performance, and well, stay tuned for the full reviews. If you like this, if you want to see more, please subscribe, and as always guys, I'm Steven from Tech Magnet, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a nice day and bye.